Does Gilroy need some love? Does he need to be buffed? Or is he just a little misunderstood? Before we get into the gameplay, let's look at how he compares to other legendary heroes. He can actually do a massive AoE attack. At 218% attack, plus if you have his Chivalry 8, that's 50% more damage, 268% attack, and he's got a base attack of 2,776. Comparing that to someone like Gawain, who just got buffed, 196% attack. His base attack is 2,929. So maybe 150 additional attack, but we get a way bigger multiplier over there with Gilroy if there's recovery disruption. I want to thank everybody for supporting. NETMARBLE has reset the supporters, so you have to go back in there and reapply as being a supporter of mine over at their official website. We have new rewards going out soon with 10 summons, 100 stamina, and 100,000 gold. And who do we have that can do recovery disruption? Of course, the queen that can do everything. We bring in her storm relic. We do recovery disruption plus sleep. She's hitting for 126% of attack. She gets 50% additional attack with Gilroy's Chivalry 8. It's just given to us. And she can do decreased defense along with, of course, her passives to increase damage done. Morgan can do everything. That's why any new hero introduced feels irrelevant. This guy can do recovery disruption. Great. Morgan can do that on an AoE attack along with putting them to sleep, knocking back their attack gauge, putting decreased defense up, putting increased damage taken on to make it so much easier to kill them with. And we've got this guy over here just trying to survive and do a little bit of what she can do. Now, he does have his own heal decay. It's a debuff that he doesn't even apply that often. Every third turn, he's going to apply heal decay for 2 turns. It gets removed by anybody who can remove debuffs or Anya's passive that removes debuffs when an ally is attacked. So this doesn't really even stay on. It is nice that if I heal somebody for 10,000 instead of healing, if they have this heal decay on, they'll take 10,000 damage. That's really nice, but we need to be able to keep this on. Why is it able to be removed if we cannot apply it that often? If this was a normal healing decay thing that he did on this move, skill 1, healing decay on here, recovery disruption, then I could get down with it being able to be removed. Florentius can apply heal block on the enemy and himself, and it can never be removed, even if he dies. And he has a way to get rid of it on himself if he meets the right conditions. For Gilroy to be special, this guy needs to apply healing decay all the time, or this one healing decay needs to not be able to be removed. It needs to stay on permanently when it's on for 2 turns. Gilroy can do one other cool thing besides that Chivalry 8 giving us 50% additional attack and his healing decay. He's got one more passive that can put up decreased resistance of 40%, which I think is pretty cool. But you see how it's got that fancy border like you would think it couldn't be removed? It can be removed. It can be taken off by this Anya right now doing her skill 2, which I think maxed out can remove 3 debuffs. And then Anya's passive, whenever an ally is attacked, can remove a debuff from everyone as well. It's only got a fancy border and a cool looking color to it because it comes from a passive. That doesn't mean that it stays there permanently. Now, we had to use his skill 2 over and over there to kill himself to apply 2 of these. Didn't help. Did not help because he's taken his life every time he does his skill 2. I had to go through the cooldown turn after turn so he could apply 2 applications of decreased resistance of 40% just so we could have Anya not attack as hard. It's not worth it. The guy dies. Anything that Gilroy can do right now, we can do it with Storm Morgan. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to win this fight even with him dead. All I have to do is do Storm Morgan skill 2, decrease defense, skill 3, heal block, along with sleep. And we're going to win. Why do I need Gilroy right now when everything he does is on a long cooldown and it can all be removed with normal skills that cost 2 vigor or passives that will just activate and remove those debuffs we apply? They've got to be something that he can apply far more often if they're going to be removed like this. they're not special then. If they can just be removed immediately, they're not special. They either have to be something that cannot be removed, or he's just got to be based around being able to do that healing decay. And then definitely the decreased resistance would be really nice if it stayed. It would be so nice if it could just stay on the enemy since it's on a long cooldown. And if I wanted to apply 2 stacks, I would basically have to kill myself to do that. Now, I do believe Gilroy coming in and doing an AoE attack after Morgan would be a very hard hit. But Morgan needs to apply the decreased defense first. She needs to do the skill 2, then skill 3, to apply recovery disruption, and then Gilroy hit. We wouldn't do Morgan doing her skill 3 and then Gilroy doing his skill 3 just to get a little higher multiplier. We would get more damage if we did Morgan's skill 2, decreasing their defense, increasing their damage taken, and then followed by Gilroy's skill 3. Let me know your thoughts on Gilroy down below. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please join us over in Discord. We will help you day and night. And thank you so much for all the support. I will see you all in a video soon.